end of this video, we're going to do the Smugglers Run.
Today, I am offering the opportunity of a lifetime.
Hey, welcome back. For those of you that are just tuning in and just checking out these videos, I'm Erica and I'm coming to you from Crushed. Today is just a jasmine tea day with a little bit of lemon to celebrate the beautiful weather we've got behind us. Hey, thank you for tuning in last week where we took those 4 steps of decision analysis and kind of broke it down to see how much it would cost if we were a family of 4 going down to Disney World. In this week's video, we're going to dive right into some of the restrictions that Disney World has going on right now. So if you do decide to go ahead and visit the theme parks and go on that little adventure, these are the things that you might see while you're there. And this is some great information that will arm you and your family so that you have a safe trip and still able to enjoy everything that the parks have to offer. Also in this video, we're going to walk through Batuu, we're going to look at some shopping, making a droid. At the end of this video, we're going to do the Smugglers Run on the Millennium Falcon. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving me that thumbs up, maybe even subscribe so you can see how the rest of these videos in this Disney World series is going to unfold and then how we're going to wrap it up at the end. Whenever you go to Disney's website, you'll notice a note at the top saying that some of the parks and some of the hotels aren't quite open, and also the venues and the other offerings that you're going to find at the park just aren't open quite yet, or maybe closed due to availability. Disney World does a great job to let you know that they're following the CDC guidelines and it is changing constantly. So I'd highly recommend checking out the website and going through the different items that they do have listed. The basic principle guidelines that Disney is following, they've enhanced and modified the cleaning and housekeeping measures. Also, they are still implementing the social distancing, so that's 6 feet apart between you and people around you. And also reduced contact. So I thought that this was pretty cool. So experiences may be modified to reduce the amount of contact that you might have with other people as well as the staff, which is great for you to look at. So we're going to go ahead and check that out right now. So they've implemented cashless transactions. Using this cashless payment option, guests can also use mobile wallet. Whenever you're getting down to Disney World and you're registering those hopper passes, what they're doing is they're just doing those magic bands and makes it a lot easier, a lot less contact whenever you're going in. So you're looking at park reservations. Disney is asking you to set up reservation dates. So some of you out there that have had those fast passes in the past, you can look 90, 60, and 30 days out depending on what kind of pass you purchase. So you're able to get most of those rides set up before you even enter the park. So you can go ahead and go to the park availability dates. And if you see it grayed out, then that means that the parks aren't available at that time that you're requesting. Some parks are available, which is indicated by yellow, and then all parks available indicated by green. So as of right now, the 3rd week of July is absolutely available. So if that's something you want to look at, then I highly recommend checking it out. I'll go ahead and make sure that I put that link below so that you're able to go straight to the website and check out when parks are going to be available. So like right here, Disney is saying to enter a park, both park reservation and valid ticket or pass for the same exact park on the same day is required. Upon reopening, certain parks, hotels, restaurants, attractions, different services and experiences, also amenities and other offerings like we've talked about, definitely going to be modified, but they also could be unavailable. Looking at something a little bit more in the future, you're 12 months out, you're 18 months out, might be a little bit more beneficial for you if you want to make sure you see every single piece of Disney. But if just going to Disney and just standing in the middle going, oh yes, I'm back at Disney, is what's important for you and your family to have that magical experience, then maybe some of the offerings that are unavailable is okay to you. Again, really important, doing that research and making sure that you understand what's going to be available to you and your family whenever you go down there so that you can make the best of what is available. So right next to checking out the theme park dates, you've got your hotels and reservation button. You can go ahead and look at that to see if the hotel or resort that you want to stay at is available also at the time of booking. And you can look at annual passes, so if you're down there in Florida or close to and you want to check out one of those annual passes, the button is there for you to go ahead and shop around. You're looking at park reservations. You're also looking at face coverings if those are required, temperature screenings, those are going to be implemented, and also using your My Disney Experience app. So whenever you're purchasing your hopper tickets for your family, there is a giant number that is on that ticket. You're going to link that to your Disney app. Airplane. Here it is. Time out for just a second. So as you're walking from Hollywood Studios, getting right before Galaxy's Edge, right there on the left-hand side, you're going to see a giant AT-AT. And then you see how the environment really starts to change and transform. Disney did a fantastic job of making sure that every single detail was on point. So it completely changes your experience, and it really feels like you're on one of those sets for one of those cool Star Wars movies. You start to see every little detail change, from the trash cans to the plants to the concrete. You'll see different footprints from droids and different creatures. And of course I was sidetracked as soon as I walked into Galaxy's Edge. I saw Chewbacca over on the right hand side. He and another one of the Resistance, they're working on an X-Wing. Oh, I hope I got that right. So you can see Chewbacca over there, and you can hear the kids in the background. They're yelling, Chewie! It's so cute.
Coming A-wing.
Let's help move the supplies your way.
We'll be ready.
A little bit more into the park, you start to hear different sounds, and the smells are changing. Not too far past where Chewbacca was located, we're going to keep going deeper into the park, and you get to the shopping area that has different creatures, different things that you can buy, Disney and Star Wars memorabilia. But go ahead and check it out for yourself.
Ooh.
You can see the different droids that we came across while we were there. As well as the different vehicles. What are those called? So the different speeders. It looks like it's a little garage, and you've got different maintenance that's being performed on these different speeders. One of the cool options that you have, if you look far enough in advance, you can actually make a droid. I've got some pictures, a little bit of footage of the actual area. Right whenever you enter into the droid area, you're letting the cast know what kind of droid you want to make, whether you want to make an R2-D2 droid or you want to make something that's more along the lines of BB-8. And as you can see, there's a conveyor belt that has all the different parts and pieces, and you have your own little basket. They give you great instructions to tell you which pieces you're supposed to pick up for your droid. Then you take that to another cast member that is available. If you are like, oh my god, I have no idea what I'm doing, the cast members there are so awesome, and they're in character too. Specifically in Galaxy's Edge, they are no kidding taking on the role of someone that you would find in Star Wars. It's a really cool option if you want to make that droid. So entering into the food court area, I thought that this was so cool. There was a little robot that was just turning what looked like a rotisserie of, and I'll get real close right here. You can see the creature that is being cooked underneath a jet engine. That's something that you would find in Star Wars. So after eating lunch and making a droid, we headed over to the Millennium Falcon, got in line for the Smugglers Run. And I don't want to give any spoilers away, but the ride was awesome. Of course, whether it was pre-pandemic or post-pandemic and the new measures that Disney is going to have in place, there are still going to be lines. It's just the way that they innovate and create these lines for you. Unless you've got that fast pass and you're hooked up and you're already scheduled, you go straight to the front of the line. One of the cool things that Disney does in any line that you're in for any ride, They do a fantastic job bobbing and weaving through these different buildings and decorating so you feel like you're in the movie. We were in line for probably a good hour and a half, if not 2 hours. I'm not joking. It was a long time. Your Lamborghinis are gonna feel a little bit worn out, but it didn't feel like a long time. The fantastic job that Disney does to keep you engaged the entire way. And I hope that I'm able to capture that experience for you, regardless of what vacation you're planning, or quick trip, or short getaway, or theme park stay, or resort stay, whether it's recentering yourself or just getting that escape and going to a different galaxy. The biggest thing for you to remember is to just have fun, getting to the edge of your comfort zone and really getting out there and love that life that you're in. And whatever adventure that you're planning for you and your family, just remember, get out there, try something new, and just crush it. There's even hydraulics bills. Or this is a replica?
It's a replica.
Combustion chamber. Oh. Overheating. Thrust chamber. Overheating. Turbine exhaust. Overheating. It's not cooling down, people. This is bad. This is what happens before everything goes boom. I want this whole place blowing up and damaging Hondo's precious cargo. What happened to the automatic coolant?
Yeah, well, maybe it wasn't such a good idea to route the new flight crews right past an engine repair site, huh?
Look at Transport Solutions. Today, I am offering the opportunity of a lifetime. I need flight crews to transport this valuable merchandise across the galaxy.
World of Spaceport Security.
I may have one available.
Really? What job is that?
Yours if you don't get back to work.
Weird.
Roll back up the stick to fly up and boost. Oh, what's it? It could easy, eh? Weapons are online. Left pilot, hit the boosters. Go get that coaxium. Right pilot, make the jump to light speed. Jump to light speed. Pull the button. Pull the button down. Pull the lever. Yes, keep shooting! There it is! After that train! Fire the harpoon! Shoot the cargo free! Left pilot, brakes! It's your choice! You got one! Excellent, my friends! Power up the ship! Power high! Go! See, just as I promised, my friend. Let's get another container of coaxium! Pilot, line up behind the train so we can harpoon that last car! Shoot the train! And there he is! Reel us closer! Yes, yes! We got the coaxium! I will get it! You keep up to the train! Gunship! Oh, that's ridiculous! Things are getting too hot! Fire the missiles at the train! Hurry! and made Chewie proud. My modest prophet, your cut minus what you owe me for damaging the Falcon. So, looks like we are ready to unload.